Hi, I'm Shaan. I'm 8 years old and I go FitRoots kickboxing.
Hi, I'm Vic. I'm somewhere between 30 and 41 years old. And I am Shaan's dad. We go to FitRoots together every Saturday. Well, actually, Shaan started before I did, so it was something that another family member was attending. She seemed very interested and it was something that she wanted to try, so we gave it a go. But I know typically that interest wavers after a little while, so I thought actually a good way of keeping up would be me joining as well, so we could both train together. So that's one of the reasons I initially joined. There's always a case that actually we were looking at getting her confidence up. She was obviously fine in familiar surroundings, but obviously when new surroundings, new people, you could tell she was a little bit withdrawn and stuff. So one of the reasons we really want to do is actually to try and build that confidence in her. So that was the primary reason. And obviously fitness. So again, she was very active, so we had to find a way of tiring her out so actually we could have her life back as well. Yeah, so I mean, you can definitely see the change in her confidence. It's nice to see when she's in class, she's participating a lot. So again, sticking her hand up, she's really kind of vocal within there. Something she may not have been so much before she joined. And in school, all the feedback very much is, she's actively participating a lot more within the class as well. So yeah, it's seen a big change for her. I think the big reason doing it is to maintain her interest, but it's also sort of kept my interest up as well. So that's really good. So we kind of push each other from that perspective. But again, it's another bonding way with her when we come home. We can play fight. We can actually sort of do some boxing when we get home. But it's nice. It's something that actually you have in common, and actually it's a hobby that we can both enjoy and actually we can talk about and learn from. 6-7 months I think I've been training for. Yeah, it's good. I mean, I'm really enjoying it. I did it many years ago, so it's nice to get back into it and then start training. So for me, it was originally about fitness, but now I've kind of got the bug a little bit. So actually, trying to do a little bit more in terms of thinking about grading and actually trying to progress along is a bit of an interest now. It's probably very similar to a lot of people. I did multiple martial arts for short periods and bursts. So I've done judo, karate, I did kickboxing. So lots and lots, but I've never sustained it. It's always a case of, almost like similar to Shaan, I'd be interested, do it for a couple of weeks, maybe a few months, and then just get bored of it. So it's nice actually, because the environment here it's good, it's nurturing, actually it's quite friendly. And also having Shaan as well actually kind of commits me to actually keep going, which is great for me as well. So that's one of the reasons I kept going as well. And again, it's a really friendly atmosphere. That's one of the things I really like. So when I think about some of the other ones we've done, it's a bit more intense and it's a bit more, I've only come here to train and that's all I want to do. Whereas actually here, it's a bit of a chat. You get to know each other as well. There's a few social things that we can do. So that's kind of helped a lot. So you kind of feel at home as soon as you start. I think the best thing is it's the environment. So actually, if you are thinking of joining, you've never done it before, or it's something you want to get back into, it's built around actually helping and nurturing, helping you grow. So I think it's a much easier way to jump in. Both yourself and Aidan are really supportive and actually giving advice and help, and both in and outside of class. So I think from that perspective, because you've got that ease of welcome and environment, it just makes it much easier to carry on going.
At FitRoots, you do loads of cool stuff, and then you get to learn new techniques whenever you're on the road, and some people come up to you and you can just fight them. My favourite about training in FitRoots is when go on the pads and from Sensei Yasmin and Sensei Aidan, and then I like the best part when you do the kicks and the shadow boxing. I've learned all the different techniques that you can have, all the different punches and all the different kicks.
Very good. And what life skills have you learned about?
Creativity and you have to be confident when you're doing stuff. The most important thing about confidence is you should always show yourself, don't look down. If you get a bit nervous, just look straight ahead and don't look at your audience.
Very good. Okay, and what makes you so good in the discussion pieces of class, Shaan? Because you're such a great example to the other students, you are.
I always think about them, so see if they've happened in my past life. If they haven't, then I think if they've happened to someone else that they've told me about. So, and then if they haven't, then I'll just figure out how how somebody else would do it.
Good, Shaan. What would you tell other children who might be a bit nervous about coming to kickboxing classes?
I'll tell them that I did this to my cousin once, so I told her that you can learn all your different techniques and don't worry if you think that you're on this a lower level than me and you're in a high year group, because everybody's on the same level.
Very good, well done, Shaan.